I'm down at the Grand Chess Tour Romania. If you have some free time, I suggest you come and check it out and watch some of the games being played. I myself am just a hobbyist player, an amateur, but I've always appreciated professional chess, and this is where the smart people hang out, so I'll see you down here.
Thank you so much, it was fantastic.
So we have the lounge here, and then the tournament's going on in there.
And there they're playing, yeah.
Did you visit the playing?
No,
Oh,
we will in a
no?
moment. It's silent in the tournament, right?
Yes.
But you can stay there.
Sure. Is there seats to sit in there?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. All right. These motherfuckers don't want me to play. Sit down. Call themselves chess players.
And you're 90% of people here would be you.
98.
Never lost a game of chess?
I've lost a lot of games of chess. Unfortunately, my shitty 1800 ELO would get me wrecked.
Yeah.
Endlessly. Can you beat me at chess?
Absolutely not. I literally know one
I want
opening.
to pay for 10,000 euro.
10,000? It's going to be free money in your pocket. I stand no chance. I know one opening on white, the London system. That's all I know.
Ah, the London system. Is that when you let your defenses down and allow all the black pieces in and then your position falls apart? And your queen gets raped. Heard of that? Imaginary pieces chess.
Okay. Ready?
Ready.
Checkmate.
You need to move.
No, it's moved to checkmate. I played the checkmate move.
Barry's playing me for 10 grand a game.
Really?
Yep.
I never agreed to this.
10 grand a game.
Too slow. Andrew? Too slow! I got you.
Is that funny?
Several days later.
Yeah, unload it here. Yeah. And then I'll put this one on. So we have a big problem, which I've solved.
What's the problem?
I know you brokies don't understand, but McLarens, although they're the fastest and perhaps the best cars purely for racing, break all of the time. And my McLaren 765 LT, which is probably my favorite car, or maybe the 812 is my favorite car. I don't know. Anyway, I had a problem with the throttle. I sent it to McLaren. They said, we've changed the throttle housing. It's come back, but the throttle still doesn't act right. Obviously, I pissed all over Alex in his Lambo in my broken McLaren. But then I thought I had to send my McLaren back to Germany to get fixed, and that's going to annoy me because it means I have no McLaren on the drive. So I had to buy a brand new McLaren to be here during the time this gets fixed. So I bought a brand new McLaren, which has just arrived. I'll put that on the drive. I'll send this away to get fixed. And then when this is fixed in 2 weeks, I guess I'll be stuck with even more 765s because I already had 4 765s and I bought a brand new one, which is the 5th one. Let me explain why. Because I had a Spider in Dubai, but I didn't want to fly it from Dubai. And then I had a coupe here in Europe. And then I have a coupe with decal. And then I had this one, which is 4. But I've had to buy a 5th one so that I have a Spider here in Romania with me during the 2 weeks this is getting fixed. Because 2 weeks without McLaren is not worth the money. I'd rather pay 600 grand so that I have all my cars I'm supposed to have. Does that make sense to you?
You have a problem.
Does that make sense?
No.
Of course it does.
You literally got the same color.
In fact, I did not. Because I was sending my purple McLaren back, I thought I want another purple McLaren, but I don't want it to be the exact same purple because that is truly ridiculous. So I got a slightly different shade of purple.
I don't know what to say. It's like having
genius.
two blondes with big tits. This one's just slightly less
This
blonde.
one has the carbon accent, so now I have to get carbon accents in this car. I need the carbon hood, carbon wing, carbon... See, this is what I mean. Now it's getting complicated because now, if I buy all the carbon, that means this car goes into the workshop and I need it on the drive. So what we have to do is send this one away to get fixed. While it's getting fixed, I drive this one without carbon, order the carbon, then when this one's fixed, this one comes back, then I can send this to the workshop to have the carbon installed so they have matching carbon profiles and slightly different colors of purple.
Does this stress you out?
It's not easy. I mean, people think that having 60 cars would just be fun. No, it's actually a lot of work. It's almost a full-time job, but it's worth it. Yeah, the cost, the 600 grand has absolutely zero bearing on my life. It's like you buying lunch. It means nothing. It means nothing at all, 600 grand.
She is pretty.
Yeah, she's nice. Take her for a spin now. Yeah, 600 grand is absolutely nothing to me. It's like you buying a Starbucks. Would you buy a Starbucks? If you had a Starbucks and it had to go away to be reheated for 2 weeks, but you really want a Starbucks, would you buy another Starbucks to wait for that Starbucks? Of course you would. So here we are. That's what I did. You know? I bought an M3 to drive off another fucking road.
That is true. That wasn't a joke either. Top G. Let me zoom in on that.
Imagine being in the position where you can call McLaren. Hi McLaren, I need a 765 because the current one you gave me doesn't work and I want it fixed. I'm like, oh, we don't really have a 765 that you can rent. I'm like, rent, borrow. I don't want a gay car, I want my car. Give me another one. Send me one. Like, okay, we got this one. It's only 616,000 euros. Yeah, that's fine. Invoice. WhatsApp, same day. Boom, 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 all done. And then 3 days later, you get a Top G key. You know, sometimes I look at all the stress I go through and all the work I do, and the Matrix is trying to kill me, and they put me in jail, etc. But it's totally worth it. It's totally worth 100%. I couldn't be the person watching this video right now. There's someone at home watching this video right now. The government's not trying to put them in jail. Nobody cares who they are. Nobody's following their story. They can't buy cars at random. Women don't send them love letters, nothing. They're just sitting there. And they're going, well, at least I'm not stressed. It'd be stressful to go to jail. You're right, you're not stressed, but you have nothing good about your life. You have no reason to wake up in the morning. If you died, nobody would give a fuck. You have no reason to live. Me, I get the light and the dark. And there's a whole bunch of light. It's great. Got a brand new 765 today. Got 2 Kernenzig Jescos. They're coming soon. 2! 2! Imagine being the kind of normal guy who's just like, yeah, the government likes me. They don't mind me. Fucking gay. McLaren that works. I'm going to tell him.
You know, that's not even our backup McLaren. That's our backup purple McLaren. That's not even our backup purple McLaren. That's our backup purple McLaren 765 LT.
It's true. Because we have a 600 LT.
Yeah. 570.
570. We have a 765 Spider in Dubai. We have a 765 Coupe with decal. Yep. 765 Coupe here. We have the purple one that just broke, and this new one I bought. That's our McLarens. Is that all our McLarens?
Maybe.
And the 720. Those are McLarens.
So it's our backup purple 765 because 765s in purple are very unique looking, and you couldn't, come up with a blue one because then people would think that you were renting them. So you need, when it breaks, because McLarens break all the time, to have a purple 765 LT in reserve. The reserve purple.
I think we can all agree that Bailey's a dickhead. I mean, I think we can all just sit and agree that the McLarens turning up to the house are conclusive evidence and proof of the fact that Bailey is in fact a dickhead. Sure. And nobody likes him.
Yeah.
And he's always walking around with this camera and his glasses.
Do you have a backup identical camera that's spec'd exactly the same way that does the exact same thing?
Do you have a backup Bailey?
Do you have a backup set of glasses?
Fucking dork.
6.5 hours later.
Andrew, are you smoking shisha again? All you ever do all day, every day, is smoke shisha. And as your friend, I just want to let you know that I'm kind of worried about you because you might have an addiction.
Sometimes I smoke cigars.
I mean, I'm not going to take that away from you. You also smoke a preposterous amount of cigars, but shisha has become a daily occurrence. Cigars are like your breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and this is your daily dessert.
I don't really breathe air much anymore. I just breathe smoke, you know? It's an upgrade.
There's no way that your lungs are okay at this point.
Still do 12 rounds of fighting against you punks, no problem.
You do beat me at sparring. I will give you that. But I think you might need to consult a healthcare professional to check on your lungs because there's no way. There's 0% chance that your lungs are healthy at this point. It's too much shisha.
A healthcare professional or YouTube? Lung test. Here it is.
You're not YouTubing a lung test. Andrew, this isn't accurate.
The AI machine now controls all our lives. Maybe just give it. How long is it before doctors are basically AI machines? I have this, it scans you, it says you probably have that. Most doctors do that anyway. They type the symptoms into some stupid program.
So you're going to base your perception of your lung health off of this one single YouTube video.
You said test my lungs.
I did say that.
Let's go. So let me get some air. Okay. 3.
This is not okay.
2, 1.
I don't even know what to say. If I was going to bet, I'm going to say you're not going to be able to do it. There's no way. T, cash your bets. Is he going to do it or no?
I'm not paying attention to what you're doing.
You should do this lung test, T. You smoke more than anybody. You and your cigarettes.
Fine, do after
Andrew, you're almost halfway to super lungs. According to this test, if you go the entire way, you do in fact have super lungs. And I know if you go the whole way, you're never going to let me live this down. You're going to constantly tell me that you have super lungs. Every time I bring up the fact that you smoke way too much shisha, you're just going to rub this silly little test in my face. So, look at the time. Look. Admit defeat. You're not going to do it. I know you want to breathe super, super bad right now. Look, yeah. You got to zen out real quick. You're almost there. You're... You don't have super lungs. I don't care what this test says. You do not have super lungs.
Built different.
Generative AI is reshaping the way that the world works. Content that used to take teams and countless hours of experience can now be created in the blink of an eye. Imagine using AI to create 4K cinematic videos by simply typing a few words. Imagine generating real-time AI animations in just a few minutes. We didn't invent AI, but we are the only school fast enough to keep up with it. This rapidly growing technology can make you rich, but if you don't master it now, you will be left behind. There is only one place fast enough, one place up to date, one place that will teach you how to make money using artificial intelligence. The real world isn't just observing, we're leading the charge. If you want to know how to use the latest AI technology to create content and sell it to make thousands of dollars, then join the hundreds of thousands of students who have done the same.
I made $15,000.
$2,000, $6K, $100,000.
Need a content creation plus AI camera.
Wake up to the new age of wealth creation. The future is here, faster than ever. Don't be left behind. Be ahead.